Hey guys, this is Kyle, aka Vulcan Wolverine, and it is July 31st, so it's almost August. Reporting to you from Louisiana. I'm a targeted individual, and I just wanted to make a video tonight, kind of giving an update, letting y'all know a couple of things that have been going on personally for me, and also some things that are going on in the community that we really need to be working on. The Unity and Hope conference is in October, and I think that it's in the east, so it's for New England, basically. It's for New England, basically, and to go to the website, go to www.2017unityandhope.com. That's www.2017unityandhope.com to get more information on that. It's going to be a conference held in October. I think it's in Massachusetts, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But go to that website, check it out if you are in New England. If you're in the east, the northeast, and you're a TI, you should really try and get to that, because I think they're going to have a lot of great speakers, and networking for TIs to get help. So it's www.2017unityandhope.com. Also wanted to tell y'all, I'm working on, the global TI survey, and I thought I opened it up yesterday because I've been kind of procrastinating on it, trying to kind of get everything focused and organized in my mind, which is hard, about everything that happened, because it's been such a long period of time, and so many little things have happened, along with huge things like the everyday 24-hour-a-day torture, defending from it, and military directed energy directed at me. But I opened it up yesterday, and it's a lot of questions where you've kind of got to go through your history of what happened and your symptoms. So what I'm doing is I opened it up, I copied the questions into a Word document, and then I'm going to work on it throughout the week so that it's very detailed and complete. So I would tell you guys to do the same thing, kind of open it up, and you can save your work in there, but maybe copy the questions to a Word document so you can take your time on it. You can really think it out, remember everything, and don't leave anything out. So those are two things that I'm working on right now that I wanted to kind of just report on. Also, on Terry's website, stopgangstalkingcrimes.com, so it's www.stopgangstalkingcrimes.com, and he's been doing a lot of great work, handing out a lot of flyers, getting awareness up in his community where he lives in Oregon, wearing t-shirts, which I'm waiting on my t-shirts, and I'm going to kind of try and ramp that up, getting awareness out in my community. On his website, he does have a database where you can put some of your information down, so that we have more information on who's out there, who's suffering, like our numbers, how many there are. And I'm not sure what kind of information, but I haven't put my information on his database yet. I'm going to very soon. And I understand, I think TIs are very, we're wary of things like that. We're wary of giving people our information. Where I'm at right now, I have nothing to lose. Like, these people, last night, I'm scared. I'm not scared to go to sleep, but when I go to sleep, that's the most horrible time. They cook my hips with microwaves so I can feel the directed energy going into my hips. I had to put a leather jacket over my midsection so that the hits weren't so hard, and it really did work. It kind of it blocked, so I have my enclosure and then the leather jacket, and so the hits weren't as hard to my hips, while they have the high-pitched sound in my ears, and they're hitting me in the head also. the whole time that I slept. I slept longer because Dave CD, during the middle of the night, or well, I go to sleep in the morning time, but it fell off my head and the thing came out of the CD player, so it stopped halfway through my sleep. So I ended up sleeping for 12 hours because they keep me asleep. They're sending frequencies, directing frequencies towards my head that will keep me asleep so they can continue torturing me while I'm unconscious and unconscious and in one spot. I woke up about 8, and it's about 9:30. I'm starting to feel a little bit better, but when I sleep, they really go after me. So I woke up and really just, we've got to act. So many TIs are suffering so much more. I thought maybe, Donald Trump still may do something to stop this, but what I'm seeing, this is what I'm seeing, and please comment on this. I'm seeing that the new administration came in, last year or November, and things slowed down. TIs were saying that it wasn't so bad, and what I feel like happened is that the contractors pulled back. They weren't sure about what the new administration was going to do, and then something happened where they felt safer, and TIs are getting hurt worse. So this program and this kind of pyramidal structure of the DOD and all these corporations, funneling money into these third-party contractors, it seems to be that they feel more free now with this administration. I don't know why that is. Maybe it will stop. But that's what I'm seeing, because I talk to a lot of TIs. They're hurting worse. Things are worse. The people that are contracted to remotely hit them with directed energy weapons are amping it up. They're amping it up and doing a lot more cruel things. I'm kind of seeing it on a global scale. Even TIs in other countries are experiencing harder targeting. So tonight I felt like, I was thinking on the way to Walmart. There are no real. We've had some local news stories. We have had the Vice documentary, the New York Times article, and both the Vice documentary and the New York Times article did not put us in that great of a light. They kind of, in the beginning, in the front of the article or the documentary, the main theme was that they weren't sure, and we seemed like a bunch of delusional people in a what's it called, in a closed vacuum, and we're all feeding each other's delusions or whatever. And then they gave some useful information towards the end, or in little parts of the Vice documentary. I think it's better than nothing, but still, still propaganda, still trying to stall this, and so people can make money off of it. So we are the reporters, and I see a lot of TIs on YouTube. I see a lot of TIs on Facebook making videos, and you guys are good at this. You're good at telling your own stories, telling about what's happening to you. What I would suggest for people who are really good at videos, and there's a lot of y'all out there, you're good at talking, you're good at relaying what's happening to you. Get on some of those talk show calls, those conference calls. Watch other, look out for information like the Unity and Hope Conference. We want to go ahead and report those things on social media, really spread the word on things that TIs are doing. The global TI survey, I think that's a home run. I keep telling people, I think we're on about the 70 or 80 yard line. These many years that we've been fighting this, that other TIs and ourselves have been fighting this. We've gotten up the field, the football field, and we're about on the 70 or 80 yard line. Now the global TI survey, I see and have instincts in my gut and just see it logically in my mind that this is a long pass play. This could get us in the end zone. These men are going to talk to the mainstream media. Bill Binney has been on CNN and Fox, and what's the other one? CNN, Fox, and all the mainstream news outlets. He's been on there, talking about his situation, talking about what he's doing. so he can get us on mainstream media. He's also going to talk to the medical industry so he can get some doctors to help us. And it's also Kirk Wiebe doing it with him, Bill Binney, Kirk Wiebe, and a lot of great TIs backing them up and helping them with this. But that seems like we're gonna get in the end zone from that. So I have a lot of hope for that. Please do that. I know that we're, I never want to give my last name. I never want to give my phone number out unless I talk to somebody over email. I'm very close to the vest. We've got to do it. I have nothing to lose. I'm being extremely hurt, and I have people around me in the condo area, who are all participating because they make a lot of money doing this. So I feel like we need to do that. We need to be able to see who is this happening to, how many people is it happening to, what are the percentages. I know that we know that it's a higher percentage of women than men, but we really need to get these databases so that we can bring this to people as evidence, as hardcore, concrete evidence of what is happening, and who it's happening to, so that we can get help. So I feel like we just have no other, we don't have really another way to do it. We really have to go this way. I understand TI's kind of hesitance to give their information, but I mean, at this point your attackers already have your information. They're already able to, they already know your last name and where you live and everything like that. All that this can do is group us up so we have some strength in that group, and then they can't hit us all, because they've got to separate it. So the more that we can get into a group and come at them full force, the harder time that they're going to have. But I really want to throw it out there to TIs who are making good videos, who can speak clearly. I don't know if I'm one of those, because they're really microwaving my head. I have a hard time organizing my thoughts because it's been such a long, torturous thing. But I can get the information out good enough. I can get it out so that people understand it. So I'm going to take it on myself to be one of those reporters and report on this stuff. I did want to mention, in my personal situation, I have somebody living above and to the side. So they're in the condo, not right above me, but right to the side above me. And it's two Hispanic gentlemen, one older and one younger, who wears military shirts. The younger one wears military shirts. I saw the older Hispanic gentleman. He has a red truck, and it looks like he has a construction job, so he has clothes on when he goes to work. He goes to work every day, and he has clothes that it looks like he works outside, and he brings his own lunch, so it looks like he has some kind of construction job or something like that. So I don't think that he is targeting me, but he has a younger Hispanic gentleman there, and they just got, both of them, and I'm not sure how they got this, but there is a brand new Harley Davidson. A brand new Harley Davidson. On the license plate, it has MC on it, Marine Corps. So by deduction, I am deducing that the younger Hispanic gentleman is actually current military. He's actually a current Marine officer, like a Marine. He's in the Marine Corps. And they got a brand new Harley Davidson, which is, I don't price motorcycles, but $60,000, a lot of money. So I know that the older Hispanic gentleman who has a construction job, that would be like, 80%, 90% of his yearly income. So that doesn't really line up, and the plates have MC on it, military corps. So I have deduced that I have an actual current military living around me that is helping my contractors who are remotely hitting me. That is big news. That is big news, because I've always thought that the DoD and these corporations, Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, they're using these contractors. But I thought that this would be ex-military or ex-agency members or ex-private investigators, because I thought that they'd want to distance themselves from current military who are contracted by our government you know, to go and fight for this country. So I've got somebody who is current military. He is